Maybe.
Like, it felt like it went right into it, guys.
And we're moving right into grand finals. As game one is going to be on.
That first side of since Vinnie showed up on the side of Town and City.
Yeah, it's very interesting to note that we don't get to see the Town and City start for once, but I'd say it's rather refreshing nonetheless. Town and City and Final Destination all day. I'm about that kind of meta, but nonetheless, Final Destination against Sheik of all characters is going to be very dangerous for Frozen, especially if Vinnie moves in with the unrelenting force that we've seen throughout Losers Finals. Yeah, this is a very hard-fought battle for both of these players. Frozen having to team kill a couple of his own comrades getting here, and Vinnie having to cause plenty of team kills as he's clawed his way back through Losers. But he's showing why he's such a force to be reckoned with as he defends the island. And we have the back throw. Yeah, but considering the kind of stage control that Vinnie currently possesses over Frozen and the massive percentage deficit that he's lording over him, those minor misinputs aren't really going to be hurting Vinnie too much. It's very possible, but it's all about if Vinnie gives Frozen the opportunity to. You know, everyone loves to say that Sheik can't kill, but the way that Vinnie sticks on someone, you'd think this character had all the kill options in the world. So
It doesn't matter if she's kill.
yeah.
If she's on top of it, on top of it, what are you going to do?
Yeah, you know, it doesn't matter if you have a big sword to swing or long legs to kick with. If you're dying by a million pokes, you're still dying. We reversed Needle Storm, ledge canceled, continuing the coverage. This man is looking to swag out everywhere. We got the double bouncing fish looking for the coverage on top of Frozen. Frozen not being able to do that much. And a very unfortunate Dragon Fang misinput from Frozen. Not able to put out too much pressure.
Bouncing fish, and that's going to be able to take that game.
Vinnie just eroding the competition left and right. Oh no, yeah, Vinnie.
Vinnie came to play.
He's not pleased with the results thus far. He's had to take out his boys, and that's not something that you want to do. Although, even with such a strong performance throughout the past several games, we're seeing the character switch from Vinnie. We're moving into Town and City, and we see Rosalina come out.
I don't know about it, but it's definitely be able to. He's going to be able to kind of in his favor right now. If he can make Frozen play to his speed and not worry about anything else, then he can be on top of Frozen all he wants. Rosalina's not such.
Oh, absolutely not. This is a Rosalina that you may not often see, but is a very well-practiced Rosalina and has some notable wins over its belt, including the likes of DeBuzz, I'd like to add.
Yeah. They put together so much that he definitely knows how to play the Rosalina.
And this really goes to show one of the benefits of playing a lot of characters proficiently. I'd said this earlier, but Vinnie, having been able to showcase his deep pockets as of late, has really gone far for him. And being able to utilize stage pick to his own advantage, it just goes to show that you can't really counter this man through the stage pick. Yeah, Luma's not impressed. Luma does not care if... Yeah, that's the green one. Green one don't got a name. And Frozen opting just to take the Luma. I like that option, though.
It's something that you definitely have to do in this matchup. You have to take the Luma as fast as possible. Just like that.
So is that stock.
that although he's taking just a more percentage than he would have,
He's not going to get the gimp just yet off that.
not powerful enough.
And Rosalina with Rage is nothing to laugh at, especially once Luma comes back in a couple of seconds.
Definitely waiting on that grab release.
Very fortunate for Frozen, but it's all a matter about if he can, take advantage of the second lease on life he's been rewarded. The transitional phase actually altered the blast, so it's ever so slightly enough for Frozen. Oh, that helps too.
So. Although Vinnie's been kind of dominating, he's been coming out with this.
So we have the character switch. This is Frozen's Mewtwo. Now, this is something that I'm not too familiar with, but is definitely a character that fits Frozen's playstyle. And depending on how well he's able to control space away from...
Okay, got some less chances.
Alright, so this is a practice character from the looks of it, and it's a matter about how confident Frozen is with going in with Mewtwo. The spacing that's allotted to him from moves utilizing the tail, like down tilt and up air, will help him space out Luma, and the strength of forward air is going to help him knocking Luma back, especially with just being able to dash attack it away and gain some early advantage. But now he has to worry about the up air chains that Vinnie can present to him, and landing against Rosalina is going to be a bit difficult for him, but he still manages it.
He made it look easy.
Yeah, with the confidence that Frozen's coming in with these forward airs rather, and how well he's being able to land where his teleport brings him, be it to ledge cancel it or snap to ledge. Like this is an impressive showing.
That's something that he desperately needs to do right now. He's showing that has very little impact. Really actually kind of
That's going to do it. Rosalina's rather large, and at those kind of percentages, with a wee bit of rage behind it, that's the kind of lead that Frozen needs, but it's a matter if he can maintain this. Vinnie has been on fire the past several matches, so...
You also got to remember, too, that this is just the
Frozen doing an excellent job of just maintaining himself on the stage, being able to maneuver around all the options that Vinnie's putting out on him. This pressure is just, oh no, a very unfortunate mistake. Once again, but it's... Being able to take advantage of Vinnie without Luma is going to be essential to this matchup, but I feel like you can't be sleeping on Rosalina herself. She's able to put out enough pressure to keep Frozen at bay.
There's going to be enough to take it.
Frozen not letting the bracket reset happen without a fight. The switch to Mewtwo really worked out against Rosalina, however. It's a matter of seeing if Vinnie's going to stay Rosalina.
And Frozen is going to switch with Vinnie switching this Frozen into his character. So we're going to see how that plays out.
And the Sheikville's happening. We see Vinnie Sheik Smashville for Game 4 of Grand Finals. And... I really hope we get to see Frozen's movement, showcased well on this stage as we did previously. He puts out the raw disable, but it's not really going to do him much. Unfortunately, Vinnie doesn't really push advantage off of it, and Frozen's just going to see what he can do to maintain the control of stage. As Vinnie begins to move in on him, upper is not going to kill, but it's going to buy Vinnie plenty of time to start to build up needles for Needle Storm. And Mewtwo just going to swoop himself right on ledge. Two of them just going to be trading blows until something happens on ledge. Both of these characters can play an excellent ledge game. I like what Frozen's trying to do, though. He doesn't want to exhaust any of his potential kill options out of his throws, and he doesn't want to commit too hard to stuff. Yeah, this move is looking extra crispy. This was kept in the fryer for a while, and I really do hope we get to see more of it in the future. But it is worth saying that Frozen is able to showcase the kind of reservation we see in his Corrin in this Mewtwo as well. We're not seeing a lot of the kill options we usually see from Mewtwo's. Sitting at max rage against Sheik at 106%. We have the roll read, and now Frozen is up a stock. He knew it was coming. He knew it was happening, but a forwarder is going to be trading, and now we're sitting at the last stock situation and potentially last game of this tournament. Oh, wait. No. Bracket reset. Bracket reset, Vinnie. You're going to have to pardon me. I'm not used to seeing Vinnie come in from loser's side, but right now he's making it look like everyone's coming in from loser's side. That was cute. Seeing the confusion be able to bounce back the needles so that Frozen could come onto stage. Whether it was intentional or not, I don't know.
Either way, his landing options in this way, Vinnie will get oh my god.
And is the charge going to be enough to do it? Yo. Frozen
wins, that's the tournament right there. But
it's worth noting that Frozen had gotten into the winner's side of Grand Finals through a reverse 3-0 on Ralphie. Are we going to be seeing another reverse 3-0? Vinnie having all the momentum in the world coming into this set, but Frozen just having reversed it with this sudden Mewtwo pick. And this Mewtwo's really been working out for him. Download interrupted, had to restart. Double check that internet real quick. Tell your family to get off Netflix. They got to keep this download going. But that being said, Vinnie's been able to keep an impressive amount of damage onto Frozen before Frozen finally puts some numbers on the board. The B reverse Needle Storm. Vinnie not really going in with the correct option, not expecting Frozen to miss that tech, but nonetheless, he still maintains plenty of control, sitting with a 90% lead, and the vanish to kill. Neither of these players expected. I think that might have been a missed input from Vinnie, but a rather sudden option that. I mean, Vinnie's making the dream come true right now. He's looking for this bracket reset. But back throw from Frozen is going to be putting him in a precarious situation as Vinnie returns to stage first. Well, stamina's definitely been tested throughout this tournament, considering the caliber of players that have had to pit themselves against each other and just the environment that they're in. Like, there's a solid amount of money on the line here. This isn't just your regular local. And we have the bracket reset.
This will be the champion of our very first WARZONE hot bonuses here at Revolution Comics.
this is a very impressive showing between both of these players. And as we move into Game 6 for the true finals, they're drifting between, but it's going to be either FD or we're going to Smashville. All right. I like the confidence in it from Frozen. It's a very impressive look where he's able to control Vinnie's movement on a stage like Smashville with... This Mewtwo just looks so clean, man. I can't get over this. I'm so used to seeing the corn, and I'm definitely not used to seeing an SD from Vinnie so early on, but... It's a matter about if he's able to maintain the momentum that he's carried on throughout bracket lately. And if he can get the combos that he's been able to get on Frozen just being able to win out in minor situations here and there, even without having controlling stage, he's been able to come out on top with Vinnie. So let's see if Vinnie can find himself in Frozen's previous shoes. Yeah, I mean, he plays characters that really suit maintaining the same situation for a long period of time. Like Cloud, Rosa, and of course Sheik do so well against the ledge, and they're able to commit to risky options, heavy hitting options, wherever it needs to be. And it just goes to show also within this matchup. You know, despite Mewtwo's featherweight, he's still rather large. He takes up a lot of space, and the disjoint from his moves can be a double-edged sword in certain situations. Frozen opting for a neutral air, coming down on the landing so that he doesn't have to worry about Sheik up air. And not being able to land the Needle Storm. And he's going to have to figure out how he's going to secure this stock on Frozen as the percentage starts to slowly build up. Is not going to do it just yet. Vinnie's still having plenty of return options. Just vanishing to the ledge. Who's going to do it? Bouncing fish in the neutral. That's the classic. Full Needle Storm just to rack up a bit of damage. It's the percentage deficit that Vinnie's really going to have to work this up. He's not the kind of player that's going to shake from an SD after coming out of the bracket reset, but
that fair is really taking that stock.
He's going to have to figure out a way to work from Frozen being up again.
Back on that stock, even though that really early SD at virtually almost 4%.
Yeah, he was only sitting at 12 when he just did a deep dive into Smashville's Ocean.
It looked like he accidentally misinputted a fair at that.
One way or another, we're going to be returning back to Smashville, and both of these players just really testing the limits of their stamina as we move into Game 7, and both really having very impressive showings of their characters. Late hit of Nair not going to be able to connect thanks to confusion spacing things out between Frozen and Vinnie, but Vinnie is not letting go of his nudge.
Vinnie holding onto that stage, just racked up.
It looked like the second to last hit of Nair managed to landing with Nair is just not working out for Frozen as of late. Vinnie's been expecting the option and he's been responding in turn, having secured himself a stock with only 15% on board. This is the Vinnie that we saw claw his way through losers bracket and managed to, you know, clutch things out against Frozen's Mewtwo. Yeah, there's just so much pressure right in Frozen's face. He doesn't have any room to maneuver because everywhere he goes, Sheik is just staying on top of him like a shadow. Yo, if you got the down air though, if it happened,
That's a game.
you can see the two just having a small bit of a bout on the platform, but it's going to come out in Vinnie's favor.
Vinnie taking that with that nice little F taker out there.
As we move into Game 3 of True Finals, both these players sticking with their characters. We're going to see a slight bit of a scenery change as we move from Smashville to Town and City for Game 3. And
I can enjoy this because although it's a smaller class, it's definitely kind of hard for you to with a few other stuff like that. But it's also when the platforms, it's going to give you the option to hover a little bit.
On top of that, it's a very strong pick for Frozen because denying the platforms from Vinnie can go a very long way. They're not really well oriented to carry on combos like the one platform in Smashville. These higher up platforms will give him more landing options, but less to worry about as far as the kind of space that she can control. She's incredible at controlling lateral space, but when you add a little bit of verticality to the test, things can get a bit iffy. That's a big deal. That's not a big deal. Is it? That's the kind of words that you use in an essay when you need to just push it to the next line.
Just so you can add a couple extra characters.
Yeah. Just move that character count a little bit. Move it so gain what you can. Once again, going. Well, both these players willing to go deep. They're very confident in their ability to return to stage, regardless of Sheik and YouTube being very strong characters off stage. I like that kind of confidence, though. It's the showing of, a player of this caliber.
You desperately need that confidence when you get to this level of play. It's one of those things where, with confidence, it can definitely spell you coming out.
Got a cute little comeback situation, both of them getting sent into opposite ends of the blast zone. But Frozen sitting at 175%, having only dealt 67 to Vinnie, while neither has lost a stock yet. And Vinnie is really not opting to get greedy with the advantage that he pushes onto Frozen. He's the one in benefit to this situation right now. Up tilt could do it too. The smaller blast zones are definitely going to assist with the quirkier high percentage. Was the forward tilt? Wow.
Up tilt goes up. I've made that mistake so many times. I think it's up tilt.
Very similar. Similarly animated moves, but nonetheless, sitting at incredibly high percentages like that, even basic tilts like that are usually the bread and butter of combos for Sheik can just be optimal for situations. I like that he's moving around in shield, however. He's not trying to hard commit to his offensive options because if he does, he could dive into dangerous situations like that up smash that Frozen presented him. Yeah, Frozen having a very difficult time right now trying to land to stage as Vinnie has a dominating game 2 over him.
That's something that's also really big too, because when you come off from a win, as far as you are, and then you play against the person who sent you losers in the first place, and then you win on top of that, it can help keep that momentum going.
Yeah. We're going to move into Game 4 as we see if Vinnie's able to maintain that momentum buildup that he's had throughout the entirety of bracket, or if Frozen's going to be able to continue to keep things close as he has, even though Game 3 was a bit of a game changer from Grand Finals that we've seen so far. Frozen's absolutely no slouch. He's been really giving Vinnie a run for his money with his signature character, no less, off of what could potentially be a dual main, perhaps? Or a secondary that he's keeping in the works, maybe a new main, who knows? One way or the other. And Frozen just opting for the damage from the forward throw. The up smash not landing for either of these characters. Just sort of putting out kill moves wherever they can. Yeah, and once again, it's going to be the Vanish that does it out of nowhere, and Vinnie is looking to take grand finals at this rate. This man is looking fired up, but you can't count Frozen out just yet. He's had an incredible run thus far, and while Vinnie is an incredibly impressive player, he's still coming back. Sheik has recovery options on top of recovery options.
Sheik is one of those characters that but up smash, definitely going to take that first stock from Vinnie. See how well this is really close match.
This is very doable right now. Vinnie having not been able to put on a lot of percentage with Frozen throughout the latter half of that stock of his. And Frozen's starting to take momentum back in his favor on top of Vinnie, but
Vinnie's just
yeah, I mean, he is sitting on top of 83 and counting, and you're getting to the point now where Sheik's kill options are just increasing in number. And that's going to do it. An incredibly impressive grand finals ends with Vinnie resetting bracket and causing a 3-1 over for
Frozen.